So I wanted to make a video talking about this machine that I did the first test run on last night. So I do want to start the video off by saying the video is sponsored. I was gifted this machine, but if you know me, you know my opinions are going to be solely my opinions and what I think are the pros and cons, if any, with this machine. So let's talk about it. One of the most important things you want to factor in when you're getting an embroidery machine or you're looking into one is your hoop sizes that it has. So I want to know what is the maximum hoop size that I can get, either if it comes with the machine or if I can buy it as an attachment. So one thing that I did like about this machine is that it does come with two hoop sizes, these that are in my hand. So this is a 100 by 100 millimeter, which is essentially a 4x4 area that you can use to embroider. That's typically your most common embroidery hoop size, but this is a nice addition. This is 100 by 235 millimeters, so it's basically 4 inches by 9.25 inches. That's essentially the entire chest area. So that's actually really nice because most embroidery machines don't come with a hoop size this large. So let's talk about what else it included in the whole kit with it. So this is like your standard embroidery kind of kit, toolkit that most machines come with. It did have a few extra things that I have not received in other embroidery machines that I bought. So it has your standard screwdrivers, these spool caps, extra bobbins, these snips, tweezers, but the one thing that I thought was a nice addition, this is the clear top that you cover your bobbin with. I've lost one of these before and had to buy it, so it's nice that it comes with a additional one for if you. It came with these pre-wound bobbins, which look at these colors, these are so cute. I love these neon colors up here. This is like my go-to palette that I'm using this summer, so this is a very nice addition also. It also came with stabilizer, so this is nice. Obviously this stabilizer is only going to work for the 100 by 100 millimeter hoop, but it gives you something to be able to start with right away as soon as you get your machine. It also included this piece of felt, which you can use as test fabric, so as soon as you get the machine, it's ready to go. You can use it, test it out right away if you didn't have an extra shirt or something to embroider on at hand. So when I unboxed the machine, it already was threaded with this white embroidery thread, already had a full bobbin in the bobbin case. Like, how much better can you get? Like, everything is set up for you, ready to go. Love that. Alright, so it came with all these threads. These are pretty large spools too, so this was very nice. As well as this thread holder that I love. It kind of feeds your thread into the machine smoothly if you don't have it laying sideways on the actual machine. Alright, so let's turn it on and actually get into the machine now. So this is a 7-inch LED display, which is very nice. Everything shows in color. How cute is this little logo? Turns on pretty quickly too. It did auto-populate when it turned on to the last design that I was using. This is the one that I stitched last night. So we'll just start on this screen. You have the option to change your thread colors here. For this one, I ended up doing black and white, so you can save that. That's very nice. It comes with 6 pages of different thread colors. Your frame is going to decide which hoop that you're using. For this design, I did end up using the 4x4 hoop, but if I select this larger hoop and save, it's going to automatically change and configure to the larger hoop size. Now you have the ability to move this design within the hoop. Let's switch back to the smaller hoop just so you can see the design easier. And let's test out some of the other features. It does have this rotate on here where you are able to change the direction that it is going, 1%, 15%, or changing it by 90 degrees, which is nice. You can increase and decrease the size if I want it to make it smaller or larger. Mirroring your image is just flipping it left and right or up and down. Resetting means all these changes that I made, if I'm like, I want to get it back to exactly how I had it when I uploaded the file, you would hit that. Hitting save will save that design to the computer. Once you have everything how you like it, you're going to hit embroider. Making sure that everything is right. If I wanted to stitch a little bit slower, the max speed on here is 450 stitches per minute. This is raising your needle up and down. Skipping to the next color. So say I only did black last night and I needed to finish the white. I can skip the color to +1 and it's going to think that I already stitched out the black and move directly to the white. Trace will trace the design so you know exactly where it's going to stitch out on your garment. Origin point is reset to the starting stitch. So it's going to show you exactly where it's going to make that initial stitch at. If you are not a digitizer, with using the built-in patterns, does come preloaded with 10 pages of different designs that you can use to stitch out. This machine specifically does take .dst files, so you either have to buy those specific files if you're not a digitizer. If you are a digitizer, just simply change your files that you have pre-existing over to the .dst if your other machines do not use that configuration. Now you do also have the option of different letters, wording, numbers that you can do. It does come with different font styles and patterns, as well as very fancy decorative letters. Mind you, this is all included on the machine. So at this point, if you have not uploaded your own files, you do have files already loaded into the machine that you can use. It does have a text part where you can type your own text. It's telling me it's too big. My name's too long for this specific size. My pattern is where you would have your pattern saved. What I used last night was the USB that does come included, a 64 gigabyte storage, so you are able to upload a lot of designs and use them. I do really like the machine. I am excited to kind of test it out, do more test runs to really discover more features that it has. I just did a really quick run through last night to see the overall configuration of how the machine works so that I can do this video today. So there'll be more parts where I go kind of more in depth on doing a stitch out from start to finish, uploading it, digitizing it, everything like that, because you guys are really requesting that. So I will be back with that most likely tomorrow or later in the week. Okay, bye.
Love yours.